Welcome to Family X Overland. We are a family of 4 discovering the outdoors, and we're going to share tips on traveling with young children and some of our adventures. This is our day 1 of traveling on the TransAmerican Trail, otherwise known as the TAT.
Hi guys! So we are taking the TransAmerican Trail through Virginia, and so far it has been all paved roads. But we have found some off-roads that are not on the trail GPS, but are part of the national forest here. And so right now Stuart's airing down the tires because they were a little bit bumpier. We are in George Washington National Forest. A giant bee just flew by me. So we're in the middle of a road right now, stopping to do this. And then we're going to hit the road again.
He loves I'm in charge of the camera. Now this portion of the TransAmerican Trail is paved roads. We entered the TAT just outside of Clifton Forge, Virginia, and traveled through George Washington National Forest. It does begin going through some small towns before you enter the National Forest. But as you're going through, there are small trails right off the asphalt road that you can take and explore. Like this trail. Traveling with 2 small children, these trails really do help liven things up and get them excited. They love the bumpy roads and the muddy puddles. And I swear Stuart hits every muddy puddle he can.
Tires definitely be on the car.
Now why are you doing this?
I taken some air out of the tires, and I've taken more air out of the tires because it was proven to be a very bumpy ride. So I'm trying to expand the tire tread a little bit, or the foot as they call it, footprint, to allow the ride to be a little less bumpy. You need to get some all-terrain or mud-terrain tires in the near future if you're going to continue.
If you choose to go off-road and go on these trails, it is recommended that you air down your tires. So that is something to look into. Obviously it's not mandatory, but it did provide for a much smoother ride, and it put less wear on the tires. Also, another tip, if you're going through trails that you're not familiar with, use some type of GPS to help you navigate. This trail did have a fork in it at one point, and one portion of it, if we had gone one direction, would have had us driving straight through private property and a hunting club. So that is something we wanted to avoid. So obviously we did not go down that side of the trail. We try to stay on the public land. So it was really important that we had our GPS with us to be able to navigate where we were going. Another tip for traveling with small children is let them look for wild animals. Tell them about the animals in the area and have them look for them. You might find deer, wild turkeys, you'll see lots of squirrels most likely, but let them help you look for wild animals. It keeps them engaged and looking at everything around them instead of asking for an electronic device or something. Thank you for joining us in part 1 of our day trip on the TransAmerican Trail going through Virginia. Stay tuned for part 2. Subscribe, like and follow us here, Instagram, Twitter. See you guys soon on our next adventure.